riots could sweep the nation. They're not just Southern riots. Not only have segregation and the underlying ethos of Jim Crow gone national, but the commitment to reinforcing and defending them through terroristic violence is also national.
Jim Crow was following the Great Migration northward, and both had landed in Chicago. In the last 2 years alone, an estimated 50,000 Black people had arrived in the city, almost doubling Chicago's African-American population. New arrivals crowded up uneasily against a huge influx of immigrants fleeing Southern and Eastern Europe. Those European migrants were divided by religion, language, and ethnicity. But they held one thing in common: an antipathy toward Black people. Business owners exploited racial tensions, frequently using Black workers to undercut wages and break strikes.
Marian Anderson travels to Chicago in 1919. That's basically a powder keg. And it has many of the conditions that you'll see in cities across the country. There's pressure on housing. There's competition over jobs. There are returning soldiers, Black and white. Black soldiers angry about their World War I experience and convinced that they've earned their full citizenship rights. And white soldiers determined to keep African Americans from acting on their convictions.
On the afternoon of July 27th, 14-year-old Eugene Williams was killed when his raft drifted into the white section of the 29th Street beach. A policeman refused to arrest his assailant. Fights broke out between Black and white bystanders.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood, the hood view, you know? Representation of Black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter, you know?
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodview Politics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones.
Oh, there you. I'm telling you the number one soul brother. Saturday night live stream. Right in here, as you're dropping by, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button.
Best believe it. And if you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing magazine coons. Let's not forget about those white ladies and those Puerto Ricans too. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you got us in this fucking mess. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Welcome to Hoodview in the streets. You with us there. You know what I'm saying? Nah. What's going on with you? The long way.
soon. Look, some motherfuckers out here with these little skillet machines and all that kind of shit. Boy, I ain't gonna get caught up with one day. You can get to a
That's funny,
they
bro.
gonna beat the fuck out.
Bro, nah, I'm trying to open another shop. I found the motherfucker joint on Facebook that gives you the motherfucking where you can write the name in the joint and the lights blinking and shit, but it's customized with your name in it.
Yeah.
So I motherfucking go on the joint, hit the joint up. Give me a joint, right? Joint was like $50. It was like 3 weeks ago. So I'm like, hold on, what the fuck? That joint ain't getting yet. I go on the joint and look at everybody motherfucking messages. Everybody saying, man, I had that joint 5 weeks ago. They ain't get it. There was another joint 6 weeks ago. I've been waiting for the joint for 2 weeks. I still ain't get it. I'm thinking, oh no.
You ain't scam.
Hey, that's funny you brought that up. That shit just happened.
That motherfucker got
I'm like,
me
what the
down.
fuck? It's on Facebook. I know everybody's seen it by now because it comes on Facebook. Where it's a motherfucker joint lights up name and shit. And you put it on your wall. I know you seen that shit. Motherfucker I think he got me. I don't know. That's the thing. You don't know. But once you see a motherfucker say, damn, and the comment was 5 weeks ago, and he said he been waiting for 3 weeks, that's 8 weeks. Like, hold up. That's something. Yeah, they got it. God damn it.
These motherfuckers out here. Y'all don't get caught up with one day. Motherfuckers beat the motherfucker's smile short.
Yeah, y'all got me on that one. That's fucked up. That's funny as shit. That's funny you brought that up because that shit, that same shit that happened. That's fucked up.
That motherfucker dog broke the motherfucking head. But you know, that's a whole nother. The headphone is like in your earbuds, your earpods, whatever the fuck you got, whatever you use. That's just like your phone. That's like your money. If you drive it like you can't move on it. The world's just a phone now. Shit. I ain't got no motherfuckers on my head. I feel naked.
So yeah, I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna ask you what you would do. So let's say you had a son, 11, 12, whatever. But ever since he's been like 9, 8, he's been hanging around these same 3 little boys. Now he's 13. One little boys that was spending the night over your house and chilling with him all the time, sleepovers and birthday parties, all that. Is now on Instagram with guns, gang signs, and thinking they motherfucking hard out here. Yeah? So you as the father of the son that has nothing to do with that, but is his friend that have been going through this, that been coming over your house and all this. Do you think it's right to do what? Do you say, all right, son, you don't have nothing to do with that? Well, if that's what we want to do, then we let him do his thing. You do what the fuck you supposed to do. How would you handle that?
Tell them what's what.
Who, your son?
Your ass down.
This is friend now that's doing that. So his friend on Instagram now and trying to be in the gangs, trying to get beat up in the gang.
You are the company that you keep. You get put. That's the company that you keep, and whether you got something to do with it or not. You know, shit just tends to come your way. Get that.
That's funny. My
You
motherfucker,
know, sometimes you gotta tell them what's what.
my son, right? Everybody know he's 13. And, you know, he won, I think he basketball player and shit. So we be going to the gym and shit, working out and all that shit. And his friends and them, they were his team too. One's no friends we've been knowing for a while. He come on a joint, spend the night, birthday cards, all that shit. So the son come on one day. He's like, man, my friend was tripping, bro. I'm like, what you talking about? He be talking like that too. He be like, he tripping. Hey, bro, he talking. He be like, well, you sound like you fall. Like, but he do. He talking like that. He be like, bro, you can't just like that, bro. Man, I'm fucking tripping, bro. I'm like, what you talking about? Yeah, man, he trying to be in games and shit. I'm like, what that fuck that even mean? Like, what that mean? He showed me the video of him on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, now I know what you mean. I see what you're talking about there. You know what I'm saying? Now? But my thing is, it's not even that type of person. Like, but for the time I've been around him, he is not that type of person, right? So it gotta be something else that's making him do that. But my thing is, I'm glad and appreciative of my son, not only to notice it, not to get involved with it, right? Like if your best friend or your friends are doing something, you'll eventually, all right, hey, you do it too, right? But not only not do it, recognize it was wrong first, and bring it to my attention. So I gotta give him a lot of kudos for that. Cause the next 2 days, the motherfuckers was up there trying to fuck him up and kill him because he had gang signs in some video on Instagram. So I called his fucking father before all that, right? This is what I did. I called his father once my son told me that. And just said, like, bro, you need to make sure you pay attention to what's going on. The son started trying to dabble in some gang activity. That's not gonna come off right. You know what I'm saying? So, and the fact that when I called him, he had no idea that his son was doing this, bro. Listen to me though for 1 minute. No idea. The Instagram, nothing, bro. So, and to me, I feel like that was something that had to be done because if they linger on weeks and weeks, he might have got shot, beat up somewhere. You feel me? So that's what I did. I felt like I had to do something. Because nigga, me and you know damn well that don't last long. Either putting the wrong gang sign up or disrespecting the wrong streets. That's it, yeah. And if you're a person that don't know what you're doing, it's not gonna take you too long to get your head peeled. Easy.
That's true. Bro, I just went through that same type of shit. I'm up on the same Instagram game, Instagram defense, and all this other shit. And shit, anything led to another. He outside, shoveling some motherfuckers, whatever went on, roll down on him, shot him in. I got it. He got a long way to go get back. So he fucked up. Talking to the rest of the way, but this is shit I was trying to tell them, but these youngins don't want to listen. That shit going one ear and out the other. Yeah. It's not like, look, I came up in the time when you beef with a motherfucker, you beef with a motherfucker face to face.
Yeah, we gonna just throw them knuckles ASAP in the alley and some more shit.
And you made the motherfucking gunplay, you did it face to face. But all that beef and shit, and you got something to say, we ain't had no motherfucking Instagram and all that other bullshit back then. Once you put that shit out on Instagram, you cannot take that shit back. A lot of shit and a lot of people that I so-called was beefing with, had problems with, whatever the fuck back in the day, a lot of that shit never came to nothing because by the fact that we was motherfucking had to go face to face, and they had all this bullshit. A lot of that shit, you got to be like, man, it'd have been like, man, it ain't even like that. Bop, 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 boom. Next thing you know, you and the niggas, you and the motherfuckers, y'all up in the go-go somewhere together and shit, cranking some business out, whatever the fuck. That's how it was. But once you get into this Instagram shit and that shit gets out there, you can't take it back. Because once you basically call a nigga a bitch, or show him to be a bitch on Instagram, you got to do something about that shit. Because somebody gonna say, oh, you made that nigga say something like that about that. Yeah, I know that nigga be at and all this other shit. Blah, blah, blah. It ain't no returning from that. It just ain't because you got too many motherfuckers involved. And half the motherfuckers are following somebody or motherfuckers just to see some bullshit going. So y'all gotta be cool with that shit. I can't do that shit.
That's why when we do this politics, that's why I say we come from a different angle. We're more rooted in the streets and attached to what's happening now. Not saying that I'm still an active dope dealer. Neither one of us is still an active player in the streets or in the game. But we've done it and been there and done that when we can tell our story as black men in the DC area. But when these motherfuckers, to me, it's just like when we get into politics and everybody scream, Trump this, Trump that. And it's like, he will allow more guns in our streets. He will allow police to fuck us up. 3 strikes, all the 9 down, throw the whole line. And that's why, to me and him, it's more serious. Like the conversation we just had, these people, this folks was shot in the head. Now you see what I'm saying? My son, friend, was this close to joining the game. Me personally, got involved where was really not really paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But I think I stopped something. You never know.
My parents ain't know everything I did.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Once I left outside that door,
No.
it's been a many a night.
No.
It's been a many a night I done came home and got that. I done heard conversation.
Yeah, it's not a woman or a man out there. They can say you know what I'm saying, that mom, they feel like the moms know everything they're doing when they out there.
Yeah.
First of all, you're a foul mouth motherfucker. You ain't knowing that from moms anyway. As soon as you walk outside with your friends, it's bitch, this slut, you whore, fuck you, and all that shit ASAP. Once you walk in the door, I was like that too. Once I got around grandma, it's like I couldn't even cuss. It was like a buzzer was on my neck and shit. It was like, as soon as you try to say something, it be, don't say that. I'd be like, God damn it. Hey, bro, it's funny as shit because I could not cuss in front of my motherfucking grandma and my mother too. The words wouldn't even come out. But as soon as I go out front,
When I got out the front door and walked down the steps, got out the gate,
them joints was wine, Slim.
yo, I got snitched on so many times about my mouth. You know that boy, I heard him cuss that. He cussed like a sailor.
Yeah.
My man don't cuss like he cuss. You know, he cuss like such.
Exactly.
God damn.
It's funny as shit, bro.
I ain't know an 8-year-old should know that word.
But me personally, my reaction was I couldn't cuss it from him. It wouldn't come out. You know what I'm saying? It literally wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
It's funny as shit. But yeah, like you said, most kids are doing more than you think they doing.
Right.
And we did too. So at some point you got recognized that the fact you have a child and they're gonna experiment in some shit. You gotta be prepared for that shit. That's not the peer pressure though, bro. Man, living in DC, baby. Go. And motherfucking first of all, wings. It's first name. And mumbo sauce. But we get to that later. You know what I'm saying? That.
I don't understand that shit years ago. Y'all tried to put them up. Y'all pick the food at the DC dishes. The food in DC. Y'all pick a funky ass not for it.
What the fuck is that?
Fucking wings. It's a fucking.
What's not for it?
Basically a fucking fat hot dog. What is that? It's not working. Some shit.
I hate when a motherfucker tell you, even if you live in Louisiana or Nebraska, whatever the fuck, DC, you can't tell me what the shit is here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like you just told me some shit I never even heard of. I've been here since I've been alive. So I would have heard of that at least once or two. Like, what are you doing? That's not what we do. Momo sauce, we heard that. You know what I'm saying? Now, real quick, Momo sauce is the shit.
Yeah, Momo was basically put over.
Hey, if you come to DC, make sure Momo sauce is on your top of the list of putting on your wing
That should be
wings.
the official. That should be the official food of DC anyway. Momo sauce.
Wings and Momo sauce, baby.
And y'all heard it here first before somebody else tried this shit. Fuck old funky ass not work.
All right, now
This nigga.
we've been off a week getting our heads together.
Yeah.
Now, while we was all everybody's favorite sports that's what he said. Hey,
It's your favorite. It's your favorite.
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is a sport? First of all,
Hey, bro.
just like the word nigga, the word has evolved. Because didn't mean what it mean now back then. You was motherfucker you was old wild ass nigga.
That's true. But now it go through stages. I done been through these stages.
Yeah. But Charlie Wilson, okay, I say Charlie
When you
Wilson,
get to be the
you
pops, it's like a stage you go through. Pops, soldier, little
Yeah.
man, and then you
All
go
that.
gradually as you get older. People call you something. That's when you know how old you are.
Now, yeah. But to the youngest now, I'm OG.
Once you get to OG, then
I'm
you at least
OG
40,
or
50. You know what I'm
OT.
saying?
It's either OG or OT.
Exactly. So yeah, you won't know until they say it.
Right. It's up OG.
Then you be like, okay, that's where I'm at.
walking in the
I'm
liquor
at the
store.
OG now.
I was walking in the liquor store one night. I was walking in the liquor store. What was this? It was in Southeast. It was a good part of
I think Uncle's before Pops though.
Southeast. No, Pops are always been out.
Uncle before Pops though. Pops is the last one. Once you pop,
Yeah.
Y'all see
Okay,
what you-
okay.
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
you said
in
the left.
second load, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you get the Pops. You gonna get the Pops when you about 60.
Once the
You're
motherfucker
60,
say Pops,
you're 60.
you really it's no coming back. It's no putting down. It's
Yeah.
none of that. You
I
are
get-
Pops, nigga.
I get
You old.
yeah, I get OG, OT a lot.
I haven't
I'm
got
kinda
to
up a mile,
Pop.
bro.
I haven't got the OG yet. I'm at Uncle.
Yeah, I get OG.
I just
was
started.
walking- Little white boy.
Uncle was new to that this year. New
I was
Uncle.
walking in the motherfucking liquor store. That little white boy tell you, what's it? AOG, AOG. I like those shoes you got. Oh. Yeah, I was up in Marshall on one of my vacations. Motherfucker older than me. Had to be older than me like about 15 years. Little rollerboat be up on William O.T. You got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on the banana peel.
So everybody knows Shannon Sharp has been accused of allegedly rape, right? So then they got audio of him saying some wild shit. He said one joint, the bitch said, I'm not comfortable with you choking me, so we should about to leave. He said, nah, you definitely getting choked, bitch. But you like it or not, you definitely getting choked. There's nowhere around to choke.
He said, basically say, I don't want to be choked. I don't think you have a
There's
choice.
nowhere around to choke it. You gonna get choked,
You
bitch.
ain't got no choice in the fact. You go get choked. You big black ass hands go around your little ass neck. Whether you like it or you don't like it.
No. Then she was like, nah, she said that's not a good look. That nigga said,
Hey.
nah, it ain't a good look. Yeah, you right. A big black man choking a little white bitch.
It is crazy. Hey,
Hey!
all I can say, when all
ahead.
of this shit came out,
Oh my God.
when this shit started coming out, all I could do was look at the screen and say, got him.
All right, it's a lot
Got
because
him.
Up is 56. So he really a pops. He called himself Up.
You still understand.
Bro, he fuck bitches. That's what he trying to give the impression that he fuck bitches.
That he fucking bitch. That he just slinging dick all over town.
Yeah,
All over the United States, if you will.
But
only
if you wasn't listening to the audio, it is literally how he talked though.
What?
So to me, like when you hear the girl say stuff like, I don't want to get choked. It's like, it's odd because this nigga talks like this. If you know him, why would all of a sudden you recording it saying, I don't want to get choked? You feel me?
Right.
It's just odd.
Don't that glaze.
You cannot deny that that's how he be talking normally, not with sexual shit, but that's how he talks.
Yeah, but see, for one, he fucked around and on this conversation, told on himself. Okay, now you want to be a alleged fornicator, and you just fucking everything all over motherfucking town, so you claim. But now you outed yourself as a woman beater. So now you just outed yourself. You told him, bitch, I'm gonna see him choke you. I'm gonna choke the shit out you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Then let's not gloss past earlier in the tape or the conversation when she said, told me to put it in my ass, but you did it. You went and did it anyway.
You're not a dookie shoot dude. You're not a dookie shoot chaser. Slide through chaser, is he?
And then she hit him with the no means no. And he said, dude, the tape is the 10 million. I see why you wouldn't get the bitch. The bitch would. You wanted to go ahead and sell up the 10 million, give it the 10 million, let her go about the business. She probably was something I can do more than 10 million. Shit, I got this one. I got tapes. Now you're gonna end up paying a whole lot more. Cause it's some other freaky shit gonna come out. The little dude, the little stylist dude that everybody thought you was fucking, he hitting around and shit. So he gonna end up paying a whole lot of motherfuckers, a whole lot of money, and basically that $100 million contract he was about to sign. That been shot that shit.
My thing is, we've been watching Shannon Sharp for decades. We never heard of a bitch. Now all of a sudden, when the little gay faggot dude pops up, everybody call him gay. All of a sudden, he got bitches all over the place. Instagram, he fucking a bitch out the blue. Now he choking a hoe. It's just like, bro, I don't know what this was at first, but we wasn't hearing none of this shit at first, bro. Like, what the fuck is happening with you? When people go overboard to prove they're not gay, you can see. It's like, bro, you doing way too much. All of a sudden, a video, an Instagram joint pops out, and you actually fuck. Like, really?
Dude,
you gotta upload it. Then you gotta, like, come on. You know how many things you gotta go through for you? You're not actually just fucking a bitch and that pops up, bro. Like,
only fans.
Then a nigga. First of all, let's say this is Las Vegas. $50 million civil lawsuit filed by the woman. She's a white woman. For everybody don't know.
Like 19.
He said, I would, and she's 19. He said, well, this is Shannon Sharp. Matter of fact, let's hear him talk.
Supporters and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
The other day after this shit came out, motherfucker, you know that wild nigga Corey Holcomb put out a video on this shit, and he was talking about that this is just what he thinks all of this shit with him is just a publicity stuff. He just said in the joint, he put the video out because he don't have the video. If he had the video, he would do it himself. How the fuck are you sharing this out? If you in the motherfucking position that you do is in doing the shit that you doing, you got one of the hottest podcasts out there. You on First Take. You on doing other shit on ESPN. You doing shit. You all over the place. You hot. And you shoot a sex tape with an OnlyFans model, and you don't got the tape. You just got the tape just out there all willy-nilly. She got the tape. So that's telling me you wanted the tape out there in the first motherfucking place. That's why we want to release a video of the sex tape, and 30 seconds of it ain't good. I want you to release the whole 10 minutes. Well, I was winding this bitch up. Dude, you the stupidest Tiger Woods.
So he brought up Jay-Z. Not Jay-Z. Somebody lawyer.
Yeah, Busby. That went after Jay-Z.
Yeah, that one. And he started bringing up black stereotypes. Now, by this being Shannon Sharp, it's hard for me to go on him and be like, hey, bro, you can't be using the black shit now. Because if he was like Stephen A., all of a sudden out of the blue saying, oh, you know what I'm saying? That would sound crazy. But Shannon Sharp never steered towards being a black motherfucker. He never shied away. He never caved in. He's black on screen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, to me, him being himself is the problem here. This is the OnlyFans whore. Means she get choked, kicked, fucked, spit on, pissed on, all types of shit. And to me, I'm listening to him. This is how he talk normally.
Yeah.
And to me, you're an OnlyFans whore. So therefore, something y'all been doing already. He obviously already choked you. And you're a whore. And people are freaks. People do things I wouldn't do. Right? You know what I'm saying? Choking bitches is not in my thing. I'm not choking a bitch. Obviously, it's something he like to do. And some bitches would let you do them.
Right.
And they want to be choked.
But
So, and you talk to a hoes like that. You talk to them like, hold on. No, what I'm saying is, if you and a bitch have a motherfucking relationship, and y'all been fucking, doing this wild shit for months. And that's why you hear, you know how I talk to you. Because you're a whore.
Yeah.
And you know what we do. You love to get choked. I like choking.
Right.
So now we talking in our little thing, how we do, and you record it. No. To me, it's a bunch of now I'm not all the way with the shakedown shit, but her personally she full of shit. Because to me, first of all, you as a motherfucker OnlyFans model, whatever the fuck. And you motherfucking fucks with Shannon Sharp. Meaning he's 56, you're 19, 20. You already know what that's about. Right? Because you wouldn't be there. And when he's talking about choking, this is inside of a couple of 30 seconds of a long conversation of two people that have been fucking. Mm-hmm. Now, two people fucking talk to each other different. If you were recorded, somebody be like, damn, you talking to that bitch like that? Or you'll be like, damn, that bitch, you let that bitch talk to you like that? When the whole time they fuck, and that's how they talk to each other.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a relationship. And but see, you're right. Him being him, it just makes it sound worse because the way the video sound, the way the tape sound, that's what I got out of there. He gonna choke the bitch out in the street. It ain't no rough sex shit. Hey, you go crazy bras out here now. They like that shit.
Yeah.
Rough being choked.
And your OnlyFans model,
right?
That's fucking with Shannon Sharp.
So, and for all of this shit to go on, all this shit that she got up there, they got fake. Come on, dude, you inside a sex tape with her. You sitting there, you done ran up in her ass when she told you, allegedly told you not to, but you didn't deny when she said it. You basically told on yourself you didn't deny shit. She said you did this, and you just sitting there like, well, I'm choking when I see you.
But she's suing for motherfucking accusing shop of physical force and inflicted emotional distress. Now listen to these two things she's doing for $50 fucking million. Think about this. He was gonna give her 10. Just shut the fuck up and just stop.
Shut up.
So she won $50 million. She ain't saying he fucked. You know what I'm saying? It's for physical force and inflicting emotional distress.
Yep. Because she told him, this is what I think happened. Leave it like this be the conspiracy theory. I think with all this other shit, motherfuckers think you fruity, and all this other shit, I think this in the beginning was a setup, was a deal between him and her. Because you telling me you meet this chick off of OnlyFans, now you shoot down, you shooting videos, y'all shooting sex tape, and you choking bitch out. So this shit was some fake relationship shit, or it was some shit to get the sex tape out, you know, because the Instagram thing ain't worked for so much because everybody thought that he was faking anyway. But I think it was some shit between them, like to make it look like he run around, like you say, with all these bras, he fucking all these bras, he doing this, that, and the third. He the coolest motherfucking nigga in town right now, and it was to make him look good. I think he slipped up like Kobe slipped up and went up in that ass when she told him not to. See, like, and that's where her emotional distress is gonna come in at. I told you I didn't like you, didn't have to do it. You did it anyway.
And another thing is, to me, white girls got motives.
Yeah,
Like, they're not fucking a millionaire old ass black dude
yeah,
and don't have a plan.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I think. That's what I was getting to. I think this was some shit. This was some shit they was gonna put out there, like him and her was in a relationship or whatever the fuck. But I think in the beginning he probably promised her some thousands, and she probably ain't know what this motherfucker was worth or potential to be worth, and she was like, "Hold up, motherfucker, you gonna pay me such and such and such, and or I'm gonna put it out there." That's where the shakedown shit coming in at. That's why he hollering it's a shakedown. Because the motherfucking sick party and told me, hold on, motherfucker, you gonna give me $100,000, I'm giving you $200,000 to motherfucking cover you and make you look like you something that you ain't. Nah, hell no, motherfucker. You got $100 million contract coming up, all this money you throwing around, you started your own production shit, and the Cat Williams interview you got broke the fuck on. Oh no, she wanted more. She wanted this research.
No, what I'm saying is, just for example, if the girl was black, that $2 million would have ended this whole thing. No way in the hell she would have held out for some extra shit.
No,
One.
she was
Two,
yeah.
if it's a black girl, she wouldn't even blew the scene up by then.
No.
She was still Ace Boom Coon in his pocket anytime he needed it.
Yep.
So to me, that's why I say most of these motherfuckers go up here, these professional motherfucking athletes and movie stars, fucking these white bitches. These white bitches got motives, bruh. That's why you never see none of these bitches just fuck around and just leave. No, all these bitches leave with half. All these bitches leave set for life. All these bitches leave straight. Black bitches don't, they're not trying to hurt you in that type of way. They're in it for, they actually whores. They like being whores. They like hanging around niggas that's cool, that's gonna pay them. And that's, if you do that, that's what black bitches, they cool with that. They don't go blow up in your spot. talk about your wife and all. They not doing all that.
Yeah.
They're not gonna send out videos because this is good. This works for them. You feel me? Now, a white girl, to me, has more motives. They has a setup plan. They has, oh, this nigga got money. If I set this video out, all this setup shit is more liable with white girls because it's there. It's easy for them to do it.
Yeah. She got a look. She had a fool on the hook. Even look, I think she probably knew who the fuck he was in the beginning when we hooked up. She ain't no fucking random OnlyFans model. He was fucking with. She knew who he was. Boom. He got all this shit out there. He getting $100 million contract and all this other shit. She wanted more. She probably like, nigga, give me 20 million. He probably like, well, fuck it, I can get a bitch. If the lawyer probably like, get a bitch 10, get her out your head because you don't want all this shit out there. You don't need it out there right now because he's gonna charge you. Look when the shit come out. Right when he's supposed to sign that contract. So she wanted more. He didn't want to give you she's like 10 million. Hey, you need more than that. Well, I'm gonna ruin shit. And she was, like I said, she knew who the fuck he was. So you can tell by the way that she was talking to him and the shit she was saying, and she was basically leading him in the motherfucking phone conversation. And she was saying shit, and his dumb ass in the phone conversation, he ain't nah shit ain't saying the whole bitch. That wasn't how it was. And he didn't do none of that. He ended up threatening to choke the bitch out. So that makes him look even more fucked up now. But now all of a sudden she just said you done violated with her. She done confronted you in the phone conversation and said, I didn't want you. I told you not to do that. You did it anyway. No means, and she hit him with the no means no. And he didn't say no.
And that's the problem with him right there because he black now. He got the black instincts and all that.
Right.
But he's not street, not hood. Me and you would have noticed this bitch being slick off the break.
Okay.
It got over on him for a second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It got over on him by her being slick and saying the things she's saying in this one conversation. What me personally on the phone would have been over. No, you want some other shit. You asking for it. You trying to get too much out of me at this point. Like you asking stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when she started setting up questions like, you know, I ain't wanted it in my ass. All right, first of all, I'm thinking, wait, what? You know, you like what we doing? You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like the way she talked, me and you would have sensed it. You feel me? Been like, oh, this bitch up to something. I probably would have hung up, yo. But I would have known she got a lot of. It's too many setups, question things in this conversation. Even though I'm mad, I'm talking to her, saying I'm gonna talk to you anyway. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you anyway. You know, I'm not really paying attention to it, but I can still sense dumbass questions. You know what I'm saying? Because most niggas in from the streets are trying to avoid like a third person on the phone any fucking way at all times.
But what I don't understand is this. He might not have been a hardcore street nigga. That motherfucker's been in the NFL for a lot of motherfucking years. He done came across, and I know he done came across gold diggers, he done came across scammers, he done came across all kinds of bitches.
On that phone activity, or
But that phone,
that's not normal.
That's
Gotta
why I
be.
say
You gotta be from the
that's-
streets to be sensitive
which
to the
is
phone.
so obvious.
The phone,
It is.
like they having a conversation.
They have.
Man, you can sense the certain things she's saying, but to him, it's just a normal conversation with the hoe.
He should know. He should know better than even have that conversation on the fucking phone.
That-
I talk to you when I see you. He should at least know the fuck that. That ain't no conversation you have on the phone.
At all.
Motherfucker, you. That's what the fuck I'm saying. I think they was in on it. She was gonna be for him with that white broad boy for 10 Scott. That's what I think. She was supposed to come out as this girl or whatever the fuck.
But they
was.
obviously talk like this a lot.
And that's why I say they was in for you. Because he's too comfortable with the fucking conversation. She got like you said, she already got an ulterior motive. He probably didn't even think when this was going on, that conversation was going on. She but this shit probably wasn't even was the furthest thing from his fucking mind that a lawsuit was coming and this shit was going to be part of the lawsuit. That this was probably that this phone call was probably a setup. He probably was thinking on some other shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And
And man, you would assist it because by the things she's saying,
no matter,
you feel me?
but no matter what, you ought to know better than to even have that motherfucking type of conversation on a motherfucking phone where a motherfucker can record it. You might not even know you fucking being recorded. It could have been a one-party state. If it was a one-party state that you recorded the motherfucker in, she don't even gotta let you know she recorded you. The party why the fuck is out. So, and then the shit you telling on your cell phone. You on the phone with some broad, you talking about it's a tape out there, it's you ain't denying. She done basically accused you of rape. She accused you of rape on the phone. You ain't even be like, hold up, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And blah, hang that shit up. I talk to you when I see you. Ain't nobody rape you. What's wrong with you? You could even do that much. Then she got Tony Busby going after Jay-Z and all this whole other shit. Okay, Jay-Z can come back on Busby because Jay-Z wasn't stupid enough to have fucking sex tape and motherfucking incriminating phone calls out there. Not to mention all the other shit at Fox Sports and some other places you worked at that was covered up about you and the freak shit you was doing around the office or you was trying. This is not your first shit. This bitch just got receipts. Might have been manufactured receipts, but the bitch got receipts. Now, I think you're gonna end up paying more. Hell yeah. I think you're gonna end up paying like how public end up having to pay taxes. Because if you think
in a way, I don't know, man.
You end up paying more to shut that shit down.
I don't know. I don't think she got too much of a joint. The stuff he's saying, most of that stuff is sexual. Like, it's hard. Like, for example, she recorded without him knowing. So therefore, the conversation you're having to him is a normal one that should be happening. She the only one is deteriorating from their normal conversation by recording it and saying different things, not engaging into their normal conversation. And that's the difference. Where they always talk about choking. This ain't nothing new. He even choked them before. So this is not nothing new. It could be a joint where they play like, oh yeah, you know you fucked up, right? You go get the choking tonight. You know what I'm saying? It could be all that. You cannot blow that thing out of proportion and be like, all right, that's it. He did it. No. Because people talk like that. People do that. And you cannot, that's not against the law.
But
for her to record it, it sounds crazy for them to say it out your mouth when you hear it. Of course. But it's not against the law.
If she's suing this motherfucker $50 million and in that conversation with the part, granted, you ain't got the you might not got the whole tape, but what it sounds like, he talking about choking bitch out in the street. You going to get choked. No, it ain't like you ain't got no say in the matter.
That's what I'm saying. That's irrelevant because he could be like, that's how we talk. What she can say? No, that's not how we talk.
She'll come back and say, no, that's not how we talk.
All right, that's my word against yours. Now that's irrelevant. Now you can't bring that into joint, telling me that's how me and you talking. And I'm agreeing aggressive to you when I'm telling you that's how we talk. We playful and sexual talk. So you can't turn it into some I'm being mad with you because that's your word against mine. Now you see what I'm saying? It's your word against mine at that point because you saying it was me threatening you. I'm telling you that's how we talk all the time sexually. That's your word against mine at that point.
But it's gonna come down to that's what she's gonna say. He's gonna say, well, Well, when they get to the choking part in court about it, so they'll paint him as an abuser.
And then if it's more to this
And
video that puts it
yeah.
way in the context of what him saying about choking, then she gonna look real stupid. That's my point. Shannon's not gonna hold over, get on the phone and say, I'm gonna choke, as far as killing a bitch, I'm gonna choke your ass.
But
Then you see what I'm saying?
whole,
Sexually,
yeah,
I got him saying it.
But listen to the whole conversation with the whole.
It was
The
cut.
whole tape that was put out, yeah, it was. They talked about whatever the fuck she told him not to do, he did it anyway. Then it went on to some other shit. She talked about you can get mad or whatever, and then that's when the choking shit came out. So it sounded like he was going. It wasn't about no sex shit because she already basically early in the tape established that he violated her sexually already. Wow. When she told him not to go up in her ass and he went up in it anyway. Basically, that's rape.
That's the same thing as her word against mine. Again,
Right.
because we fucks. We've been
did.
fucking. You
I
can
did
then
that.
be in our conversation, something we always do, run up in your ass. You could be that one night, be like, not tonight. I don't want it in my ass tonight. I don't want it in my ass tonight. And then you go get the Vaseline and say, you know what, I want it
anyway.
I don't really want it, but go on put the Vaseline on my ass so you can go in. That you can't then get on the audio and then portray this thing as I'm raping you when you are involved in this thing we do as sexual partners.
We live in a
Now you
time-
see what I'm saying?
But we live in a time where no means no. So
No.
If you hold on, if she sit there and confronted him on this joint and said, okay, I consider good normal sex, vaginal sex, or whatever the fuck, I consider that. Yes, that's what we had. You wanted to have anal. I didn't want to. I said no. I don't want that, and you did it anyway. That's rape. So that's the problem. That's a problem he had.
All right.
He
Now,
has with her.
what if
Because no means no. Even, like they say, even if you in the middle of sex, and she says no, hey, no means no. Anything after that is considered rape.
that's in the audio? Is what you're talking about.
That's what she said to him. She said to him on the audio. She said, I told you I didn't want it in my ass. But you went and did it anyway. And then she said something else, and she's like, no means no.
But that's my point. Like when people are having sexual, they fucks and they talk in crazy ways. What if she was the one same way? What if she the one that brought up going in her ass, and then start being scared, then not being scared, then not being scared? And one audio is her when she's scared. Then the next day is no, I ain't scared no more. I got the Vaseline right here, run it up in my ass.
Right.
So you can't say she raping it. He raping this bitch when they fucking, and some of this is their conversation. What about the part is she leaving out? What if they saying later on is, oh, but you went and got the Vaseline? Now you see what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel what you're saying.
What if they cutting out the
and
part
that's
where
on him.
you bent over and put it in?
And that's what his role is for. That's what Lanny
But what I'm
Davis
saying
for.
is we can't
Lanny
just draw
Davis
the joint and say that's
Right.
great,
But I'm
because there's a
saying,
lot of shit
what
cut out
she
and
said-
people talks like this.
Right.
That's
And
all
so
I'm saying.
I'm cool with that because we ain't been to court. We do shit one way or another. But one thing we do know is an audio recording out there right now where she confronts him where she basically says on the audio, I didn't want that, but you did it anyway. She told me, she said she confronted. I said no, don't do that.
Exactly.
You did it anyway.
Exactly.
Hold on.
What if in the rest of the video she said, I changed my mind. I gave you the Vaseline and I put your dick in my ass.
In
In the rest of the video, that's cut out.
right.
Now that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm with you on that. But what I'm saying is this: right now, at this point, It might be.
It's not a whole video.
It might be a whole hour-long video out there. We don't even know. Because he's talking about another joint.
She can't play a clip and that just be it now.
What?
And then she can't chop off something where will make her look like a pretty girl and the rest of the video disappear.
What?
That's not gonna work in court.
But see, this is the fucking thing.
If the rest of the video is saying you screaming, nigga, fuck me in my ass. Why you taking so long?
What?
Come on, nigga, put it in my ass.
This
I told you put it in. Why you taking so long? What if that's in the rest of the video?
It might be.
But it's cut off.
But right now, her evidence, what she wants.
That's not evidence.
No. Yes, it is.
Where the rest of it?
Her shit. Look, this is a simple shit. She can do it the way she want to do it.
You cannot just bring evidence half-assed,
Put it
cut up,
out
chopped
there.
up. You can't do that.
Look, everything that's put out there, he has a chance to be true. He can rebut that. What? His dumb ass sit there and said it himself. If I had the video, I put it out there myself.
That's my
I
point.
don't have the video.
Exactly.
Okay.
You making my point.
That's the point I'm getting.
It's
to
more
earlier.
video.
How in the fuck?
And that
do
was
you
smart for
put
him to say
yourself-
that.
How do you put yourself in that fucking
I know that.
position?
But it was
That
smart
is
for him to
dumb.
say that's not all in video. They
That-
clipping it and it's
Correct.
longer video
Correct.
that will make it more in context.
Correct.
That's what he should be saying. That's what he said.
But
Now, let me hear the whole damn video,
Right.
bitch. Don't let me
Right.
hear 30 seconds of clip out of something, because then you're taking shit out of context.
Right.
Because we talk sexually like that.
right.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. I agree with you, and you're right on that. But the problem is that right now, if there's any tape, any video, she has them. She can put out the clips.
True, but you can't pick and
Hold on.
choose.
She can put out the clips that she
You can't
wants
do
to.
that.
But she done it.
Where the
She
rest
doing
of it? All of it.
She-
Play it all.
She has it. He don't have it.
But you're missing the point. The point he's saying
understand
you
it.
can't play clips like that.
You can play.
You
clips
have
like
to
that.
play the whole thing. Everything is
That's
taken
what
out of
porn is for.
context if you want to clip it, clip it, clip it.
But she
Play
don't
it
have-
straight,
she-
one whole video, and let everybody else make their own fucking decision. If you're not doing that, now you more guilty than him. You look like a liar.
The time and place that's gonna happen is gonna be in court.
That's my point. He made a smart decision to say, "Oh, where the rest of the shit at?"
Okay. No.
That's smart.
No. Disagree with that. But the problem he is having is
That clip is irrelevant. Saying,
not
"I told you don't put it in, then you did."
it's
Like,
not as
where the rest of it at?
because the clip, them clips will got his dumb ass on for ESPN, and those clips are what caused him that $100 million contract, because she's putting clips out there to make him see that, and you may be right.
It
may
doesn't
be
work
more-
like that.
It may be more to it that he put hands on her, that he forced her to do something sexually that she against her will that she didn't want to do. That's what's out. That's what she put out there. It's her prerogative to put out what she wanted to. Now, if he ain't in no
wait,
fucking
what?
position-
Wait, hold on.
It's her video.
She's accusing you of rape. Ain't no prerogative of
accused
putting
it.
out fucking.
She did.
You can't. It's no prerogative. Put it all the fuck out. You telling me I'm raping you, bitch?
understand that, but
It's no
she-
pick and choose. I'm gonna
because
put this
he
little
was
piece
so
out.
dumb,
Fuck
because,
no.
look, and he was so fucking dumb to get put into these fucking positions.
That's
He-
beside the.
No,
No,
it's not beside the point, because he allowed himself to be put in this position. Where
That's
she
cool.
has all the shit.
but we talking about
He don't
her
have
putting
enough
out
to
30
do
seconds
this.
here and 30 seconds there,
Yeah.
compared to the whole video playing. You can't miss. You can't do that. Take that in court and misguide people with 30-second clips. You have to
But you
play the
didn't.
whole thing. That's
They're
only.
in court.
No, that's popular out in the motherfucking atmosphere that she can manipulate the thing like that. No, in court, you can't play 30 seconds and say, "Hey, that's what he did. That's it."
But the
I
judge-
wanna
the judge-
No, where the rest of that, bitch?
The judge already.
Where? Put that in context. Where the rest of the video?
The judge in the case already told them, the motherfuckers, that they want the whole video.
That doesn't even work.
So the whole video, unfortunately for him, he might see it beforehand, but the public, if the public see it, is not going to see the whole video until they go to court.
That's irrelevant. It has to be played. She cannot walk around just playing
But she
30
don't have
seconds
to
here
play- but
and
she
30
don't
seconds
have-
here,
but-
and people do podcasts saying he is accused of rape. and then they play the motherfucking video. I mean, the audio of her saying those things right there, and then you say that
Right.
what you saying.
But
That's he can't have that happen.
But because of his dumbness,
We know he
in
recorded.
a
He talked on
position-
that.
Hold on,
We know
hold
that.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because of his dumbness, he is in a position where he done made sex tapes that he don't have or have access to, or even have a copy of. He done that. He done sit there and talk to this bitch all on the phone, all willy nilly, and got shit where either she can cut it up and edit it and put it out the way she and put it out to the public. She don't. It's hers. It's her shit. She don't have to put the whole thing out to the public. She put out with the just like
Okay,
just
that's
like they do on the
misleading.
news all the time. But we talk
Is
about
either she lying or misleading?
right. But
Play the
isn't
whole
that-
video.
Isn't that what we talk about?
Why play clips of somebody saying? What if they play a clip of you saying of your mother saying, "I'll beat your ass," and that's the only clip they ever hear,
Okay.
and not the rest of the joint. "I'll beat your ass if you don't get in and clean your room." They don't hear the rest of that. They just hear
What?
"beat your ass."
Isn't this,
Is your mama a child beater now?
is this
Listen to
Nah.
what I'm saying. Is she a
I'm
child
listening to
beater?
you. No.
Okay, play the whole thing.
Play the
Then
whole
we get the
thing.
whole
But
context of
is
what
it-
was been
is
said.
it this what we talk about all the time when we talk about how places like Fox News, Newsmaster, all these other places cut up these motherfucking joints to make you seem like you're saying something that you ain't. Then they never play the whole video and they never play the whole joint in context. That's the same thing she's doing. She's doing the exact same thing. She's cutting it up, editing it, she's putting it out in a way that's going to make it look fucked up in the court of public opinion.
And now I will sue her for $200 million.
Now,
When this
if it
bitch ain't
turns
got a
out-
dime.
Now, if it turns out that what you said is true, and it's a whole lot more to the tape, and she defamed this character, damn right, I sue her motherfucking ass for $1 billion. Bitch, I'm gonna make sure
I will
you
fuck
gonna
her
be on-
up.
You gonna be on OnlyFans till you fucking 95 fucking with me.
First of all, yeah, ain't no way. You would
But
not
right
slide
now-
with that shit because you ain't doing no put a motherfucking section of something.
But
Like,
right
what the
now,
fuck
you-
that even
you
mean?
dumb as hell.
Like, if you put the whole thing out, everybody will understand what we was talking about. Like, you can't do that.
I just believe
That won't work.
I just believe that. I just believe that they had some kind of relationship or they had some kind of agreement. I think that she wanted, she, or somebody hipped her to what the fuck he was getting into what got into the public, that the $100 million contract, the money he was making the business doing it. I think that.
I mean, that's white bitches in general.
Yeah, I think he had probably had a deal or whatever, promise or whatever the fuck he was paying her such and such, and he was paying her such and such amount. And she was like, hell nah, motherfucker. You gonna need to cover up for your undercover freaky shit. Nah, motherfucker, you gonna pay me. And I think
If the rest of that video get played and it has nothing to do with him actually choking her and there's some shit they do, sexually talking and all in this video, he need to sue that bitch for everything her and the lawyer got.
I agree,
Period.
But right now,
Period.
he didn't.
Because that's 30 seconds of me saying, all right, I'm gonna choke you when you get here. Motherfuckers say that to them. I don't do the choking thing. The bitches that like choking and niggas that choke, they say that to them bitches all the time. If that bitch just clip that out and put it on Facebook, everybody be like, damn, he about to kill you. Come on, bro. No. That bitch say choke me every fucking night.
This is the stupid shit. And this is probably what she's running in the first place. Because you're not really dead. It's a simple shit. So anything she can get out of it is money. But she done already called ESPN, Facebook, that shit is over.
That ESPN, then you got motherfucking Stephen A. bitch ass go on YouTube
Yeah.
and rubbing it even more.
And I think
And you gotta know, that's why that nigga gotta know Stephen A. a piece of shit.
Yep.
Stephen A. is a corporate piece of shit. If he look like a black man is about to fall off the fucking boat, he is getting on the side of the white man, making sure your ass is looking at him with the white man as you fall. Letting you know, nigga, I'm with him. Nigga. You fuck that up, you falling like a damn self. Period.
This dude has been around. He done been around this, that, and the third. And he should know these type of shit. And who the fuck, even if you don't know, who the fuck is around you that you can talk to like man, Stephen A should be one of them, man. Lead them motherfucking, yeah, lead them fucking, OnlyFans model alone. Man, don't, man, leave them bitches alone. Fuck you.
It's not even that. It's
nigga,
just
you
like you
56
can't be
years
that
old.
wide open like on phone areas because these young bitches are on scams.
And
So
that's what she was.
you can't be a nigga that just be on phones and all that shit because they clipping shit and putting shit out on Facebook, Instagram. And by the time people catch up to the truth, you fucked by that time because all they hear is you saying I'm a show. So you gotta be careful with these hoes because they know how to scam. These YouTube bitches, these OnlyFans, they YouTube bitches. They basically the same. You gotta be careful with the internet hoes that know how to scam, know how to manipulate, and do things on the internet that you ain't paying attention to at the time, but it's them getting over on your ass.
Him offer her $2 million. It's some shit. It's some shit. She got from him that he don't want. Most of these motherfuckers frauds. Like you say, you can take care of them. You kick them.
It's a white bitch though.
Kick them $500,000. Okay, most of them motherfuckers. Okay, when you get the motherfuckers like Shannon Sharp, and when they get to them levels, they ain't fucking with black chicks anyway.
White bitch want half of that shit.
They all want. He's been fucking with white chicks for the longest. If he's been fucking with white chicks, so all of them, once they get out, once they get around away from the hood, you can count on everything they told you to everybody you know. They got a white bitch. They got a white woman. So I just think
They all fuck them out their money.
I think it's more me and conspiracy theories. I think it's more to the story. Like I said, I think they have some kind of heavy relationship with her.
Yeah, she a slut.
I think she wanted more. And
She a slut scammer, bruh.
Yeah, either her friend or somebody, a family member, like, what that's all that motherfucker giving you. That you can get some music off of that motherfucker. He don't want that shit out there. That's why he said, well, give her 10 million. I give her 10 million. I mean, you don't get a motherfucking point broad 10 million. I want to offer you fucked in the ass, and you know you out of fucking ass.
Bro, all I'm saying is, them talking like that, it means they've been acquainted. This is how they talk,
Right.
and she just clipped it. That's it.
Right.
That's all to it. People
That's
talk
my
like
point,
that.
too.
People does shit like that. That's all.
My point, that's
Now,
my point too. Is he probably ain't had no idea the motherfucking lawsuit was coming at this point. And he sit there and he talked to her all willy-nilly, probably like he usually do. And she just the whole time was setting him up. If you listen to it, you can see that she was setting him up, and she set him up to look like that he violated her and that he put his hands on her. And that's the perception that he got out there right now, and that's what the fuck he got to do with. That's what she wanted. He's a motherfucking abuser, and he's a basically a rapist. Is what she accused him of, and it didn't cost him. And it's going to cost him because she got some other shit to make him look even more fucked up. Man, let me shoot all the motherfuckers already. That motherfucker might have this second crime. Dummy.
all right. Everybody know motherfucking that whore, Nancy Grace. So now she was in the motherfucking store the other day and got an entanglement with the motherfucker.
I do them every year.
Every year.
You want to keep
Are
going?
you gonna
Do
do any more this
you want
year?
to keep going
Are
and
you
keep
gonna do-
harassing
I'm
me?
asking if
You
you're
could
gonna
have
have any more
gone to a
town halls this
dozen
year.
town halls last
I
year.
asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah,
Are you doing a town
I've
hall
already
this year?
done one. I'll do
Are
plenty
you doing
more.
any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always invited.
Okay, sweet. Well, look
And
out
by
for
the
an
way,
actual invitation
I
this
voted
next
for
one.
gay marriage
What
twice.
does that have to do
So
with me?
I'm just saying, it has everything to do with you.
You think everything about me has to do with gay
I
marriage?
do,
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you
Yep.
speak with me? There's no
Absolutely.
other humane
If you want to get in my
conversation you
face
can have
about town
me.
halls, you should have shown up
There's
to
no
one
other
last
humane
year.
thing you can talk about me just saying, oh, I support
Uh-huh.
gay marriage.
Yeah.
That's the
Because
only
you're
thing you
getting in
have
my
to say.
face about a town hall. You
All I
could have
was
gone
asking one
last year.
simple question from
Would
right
you
over
like
here
me?
is if you have any plans to have more town halls this year.
I have town
That
halls
was one
every year.
question.
I have over a dozen
Okay.
every year.
Great. That was my entire question. You didn't have to
Yeah.
go into the spiel on
You
everything
could
else
have
you wanted to
come to any of them last year.
Okay. And I'm
I had
asking
over a
about this year, not
dozen.
2024. But
Where
for
were you the year
right?
before that? Or the year before that?
It was a simple
Oh,
question. I
because you
asked
know
if
what?
have
Because you
any more that
people
you're
on the
going to
left
this
are
year or not.
crazy.
So I'm
You're
on the left.
absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
You are.
crazy.
And get out of my face.
You're
Goodbye.
You're
You.
You're gonna me. You're
Yep.
gonna be voted
Bye.
out so fast this year. I
I'm
can't
not.
wait for you to
Not.
go
I
into
won
the
by
dirt.
so much.
You're a disgrace to the state. That's what you are. You're a disgrace. I asked you a simple question, and you just to go on this tirade and tell me you.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Try. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Yep, I sure did. Absolutely. Get the out of my face now. You could have taken me on, baby. Stay the away from me.
Okay. That was a lot. Wow. First of all, she did a lot of things. First of all, she said I voted for gay marriage. Nigga never said he was gay enough. What that got to do with me? Bitch, what that got to do with me? Hey, bro. Oh, you look feminine to this bitch, first of all. For her to bring that up while y'all was talking, it's like, first of all, I voted for gay marriage. Like, wait, what? Oh, she look gay to this bitch, yeah. You gotta look gay. Oh, you just look at me and that's the first thing you think? Hey, the another thing is, Bayman just said, you Nancy Grace? Nancy Mason? She was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, when you gonna do a town hall? And that was it.
Fuck you mean when I'm gonna do a town hall?
The bitch is stuck.
Fucking town hall, Chuck. And I voted for gay marriage twice.
And it was like, fuck you. Like, oh, wait, what? Man, I was like, oh, I wanted to. No, fuck you. You're kind. You liberals. Like, wait, what? She done went to this nigga gay. He's a liberal. Fuck you. All that.
Yeah, then she like, fuck you. Get the fuck away from me.
All that after just saying, when are you going to have a town hall? Then she went into, oh, these liberals, they don't come here. They never come to here to see my town hall. I had a town hall last year. He didn't even ask you about last year. He said, when is your next one?
Yeah.
This is not a difficult question, bruh. For you being CBS turning up.
Bitch went on. Hey, bruh. Fuck, I'm trying to buy some milk, some eggs, bitch. And you come and ask me about a town hall? After I voted for gay marriage twice.
I've been offended if I was here. If she would say anything about gay marriage, I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck? You think I'm gay or something? What the fuck you say that for? He was gay. He just tried to play it off by saying,
Right.
why you say that to me? Yeah, we know why she said it.
He tried to get straight. Make
But
her
there's
a
no
homophobe.
reason for her to say it, though. Like, it has nothing to do with anything.
Like, oh, that's
That's her saying, I'm liberal a little bit. Like, wait, what? First of all, I need to look up her voting record, too. Because now, let me pull this up. Now she got me thinking, did she vote for gay marriage?
mm-hmm.
That's my thing now. Let's look it up. Nancy Grace has told America that she loves gay marriage. And she voted for it. And don't come to me, no gay dude, and tell me no shit, because I support y'all. Right?
No.
We need to find her voting record. That's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah, that's all.
Nancy Grace on gay marriage voting record. Shut up. I'm starting to think that, no, she didn't vote with you. I didn't got to look it up. I just know. Nope. She didn't do it. She didn't vote. No. Let me think of what. She didn't vote for that joint with Obama, for the gay marriage joint. I know she ain't vote for that. So then she don't want nobody in that bathroom. So what part of gay marriage she support? What is she talking about? So why would she say? First of all, I understand why she said it to him. Cool. She wasn't supposed to say that to anybody. First of all, but man, you know why she said it to him, because he looked feminine as fuck. Okay, cool. But then you still ain't supposed to say I voted for gay marriage just to insinuate me gay, because there be some feminine dudes out here. But obviously he was gay because he wasn't that offended. Because I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck? First of all, turn your ass around. Who you think you looking at? I'm not no motherfucking defending my ass in the corner. We had a whole conversation. I probably forgot what we was talking about before that. You know what I'm saying? That would probably blew my whole mind. Like, wait, what? But it wasn't that serious to him. He just moved on to Noah. Are you still having town hall? So you obviously gay. She hit that point on the nail, but she was not supposed to scream that shit out like, nigga, I did that for you. That's what she wanted to say. I did that for you. Why you standing there asking me about a town hall? You know what I'm saying? So,
I would have went down town halls all the time. You lying bitch.
yeah, she. I already knew that was a lie from the beginning. And then it comes out she ain't had no town hall since last year sometime. Oh, this bitch just went on the screen, running around talking about this shit. Let's see what this hoe got to say. And then I'm disappointed in her. Because if you're gonna do all that, you could at least let the man talk back. Right. Like, bro.
Get the fuck away from me too.
And then added, I voted for gay marriage, just made him gay. What if he wasn't gay, he just filmed him type dude? They ain't just got him gay out here. I know this joint got me in here.
Do that bitch.
Hey, yeah, my man. Whoever you are, Hoodviewpolitics want to interview you too. Reach out to us on all platforms. For one. Second, sue that hoe for what's that?
Defamation and character.
That's if you're not gay.
And I will tell you, as someone who's experienced trauma in her life, and a lot of women will understand what I'm talking about, when some guy gets in your face and approaches you in the aggressive manner that he did, and you feel like you're in danger.
Wait. Come on. We just watched the video. Hoodviewpolitics, our hoodies. We all watched the video. Just now. Nobody was threatening his hoe. He was about almost 10 feet away from her and never moved a step toward her. He just kept standing there talking, right?
Yep.
And she just said on this Fox is the worst. Anybody out there, fuck Fox, unplug it, trying to find another news station. But she sat there on Fox and said that though, bro. Oh, I was threatened for my life. What was that video? Show us that video, because I don't think we watched the same one. Now, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was way over there. He never even moved. Do you think, all right, let's say this thing. Was that threatening? With that, what he was doing right there? Yeah. She just said she was threatening for her life right there. Where was that at? And you call him gay.
Hey,
Like, what are we talking about?
get the fuck away from you.
You said that too. I forgot. You said a lot of fuck. There was a lot of fucks going on. You flying around out there. You might have said, fuck you, faggot. We don't know. There's a lot of beefing. Hey, man. Why would a person spaz out? They're supposed to be a congressperson, senator, or some shit, but like, and just be like, just fuck it, bro. And that's why niggas like us just stay true to ourselves, real ass niggas. Like, we cuss. Wherever we go, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get on this internet and oh, it's not that word, it's the S word. And shit, all this wild shit y'all do, and then don't try to cuss and all this bullshit. I'm not a cusser. No, you are. Stop it. And that right there, I don't think, if you're a congressperson or senator, I get it, you might cuss. I get all that. But I really think you gotta have some decorum with yourself. Know when these words come out and when they don't. At least. Now you see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if you were an avid customer,
You're not gonna be a congressperson like, for example, Jasmine Crockett. She's not literally gonna talk the way she literally talked in the cookout with us. Now you see what I'm saying? She toning things back here to have some type of decor. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Now they squeeze it out of her a little bit here and there.
But I'll put it like this. Lyndon Baines Johnson, Lyndon Baines Johnson, Richard Nixon, Joe Biden, their reputation was some of the most foulest mouth presidents we had. Joe Biden is considered
He was called, yeah, he's
foul
supposed to
mouth
be, yeah.
presidents you ever see. But, you know, the form
It's
states
mild
that-
to us, though.
It form states that, you know, when you in front of people, you know,
Because he
watch your
represented
language.
a broad swath of people. Some of these people
Right.
are religious.
But they say, yeah, just some people just don't play.
Exactly.
It turns people off. It turns some people off. But they was known for, they would drop F-bombs, whatever the fuck, all over the stuff. All over the White House. Those motherfucking Trump last administration, they definitely, you know, Trump or Bush. Maybe both. They had a motherfucker that's just known for just cuss you the fuck out. Or just use some for foul, filthy, dirty language. But when you out there, you know, yeah, you gotta watch your tongue. Because you got some people that don't appeal to some people.
If you're a senator, congressman, or
Some
president,
people don't like
that's over for kids.
those representatives who use that type of language and stuff like that.
That's kids of America. You supposed to be representing all that.
Kids watching.
It's like that's what you there for.
Representing.
It's like I don't get it. And you there to have a situation. First of all, you're supposed to take care of the business of America, keep it safe. But you're supposed to represent a person that kids will look up to too. So when you start gearing off towards fucking being rapists and all that shit like Trump, and
why
using
don't forget this Trump? He's probably got the nastiest mouth.
and using foul language, then you turn into just like me and him at that point. Like you're not separating yourself. You're not showing yourself as being a person for kids to look up to. You know what I'm saying? And there's no need for you to be there like that on the world, because that mean your senator or congressman means people around the people you'll never meet, you'll never see, are looking up to you as a congressperson, as somebody in power in America. And they say it and listen to every word come out your mouth. So if every word come out your mouth is cuss words, to them, that's okay then.
But look,
You know what I'm saying? So you just cannot do that.
when people vote you to represent, most normal people expect you to represent them in a very good fashion. And that's like shake your hands and kiss a baby. That's what they want you to do. But then they don't expect, you know, that even if you're confronted by a constituent or voter in the store, that sometimes, you know, you don't call them motherfucker. Day if you're not sure that motherfucker, he didn't come to you say,
They never brought it up though. It was
you
wild.
don't call them motherfucker out. You don't out a person like that. You don't tell the voters in the, you know, to ask you about what are you holding in town hall. I got something on my mind. I want to get off, and I want to get my answers. I want to show up. You don't tell the motherfucker to get the fuck away from you. That's not cool. Now, you know, if you in the heat of something, you in a situation and you addressing something, you might have to drop an F-bomb or some bullshit or something. That's understandable, as long as you just ain't going around with some foul mouth motherfuckers. Cussing like I cuss. Every other word is shit goddamn motherfucker. So on, so on. But
The one thing we do, man, we really appreciate everybody, man. I know y'all like, what the fuck y'all at? We be on time and shit. Appreciate everybody, man, that be tuning in to us for sure. Appreciate y'all a whole lot. That, man, look, get us to 500, help us out, like, subscribe, all that good shit. But we do appreciate everybody that has subscribed, man. Could never imagine having this many subscribers that we have, to be honest with you. So we're looking forward to even growing this community of the hoodies that follow us and that look forward to our commentary on certain topics. So, and engaging with our group and the motherfuckers that follow us. So we appreciate all of y'all, man. Engage with us. We're here to motherfucking learn. We're here to preach your truth. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know?
well, It was good to be Dr. John again, but once again, we like that. Tremendous. Hope you enjoy. See you. Yeah, most definitely. Like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all a whole lot, dog. Keep looking out for your boys on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. Holler at your boys. Trying to get way more aggressive when we get hot. Try to get y'all some shit on site type shit. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere like a restaurant or something. See how we can set this shit up. Somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna figure this out. You know what I'm saying? That might be a motherfucking restaurant one day. Podcasting out of that joint. You never know. We're trying to step our game up. DC, hey, y'all want the top notch podcast coming y'all motherfucking restaurant or something. Or motherfucking not barbershop, I got those ourselves. But restaurants or anything like that, man, we here, man. We gonna come in that joint podcast one time with y'all and talk politics. You know what I'm saying? DC, Maryland area, Virginia too. They come out that bitch. I won't stay alone because I don't fuck y'all up. Okay, we get locked up and shit. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to podcasting, spreading the words and learning and teaching, I'm with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We'll come out of that joint slide with one hot second and do a podcast on site. Appreciate y'all a whole lot. Like, subscribe. We here for the motherfucking debate. And you motherfucking maggots are starting to run. Y'all done took your hat off and everything. Don't run now.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We're coming straight from the hood. We the hood people.